Aloha, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome, I'm Deidra. If you're returning, it is great to see you. I've already filmed this 3 times, and you'll be proud of me. I filmed it twice before June, and now it's June 3rd, and I have to refilm because I can't figure out how to get the footage into the editing software from the camera because it's been a thing. I need to learn how to transfer from the camera, and I have been trying, and I have been unsuccessful. So we're just going to refilm with my phone, and it's just going to be what it be. So, look. All right, here's our June setup right now. The yellow, I've already paid those with my Paycheck. Those in blue, or like this bluish periwinkle color, are income sources. I do have more, give or take, because I've accepted more jobs and I have more coming in. So that number will change right there as well. So we'll just go through it. I got it all set up already. I'm so proud of myself. So we have Mr. Cooper, HELOC, and Target already, like I said, on my last check of May. And then I have Capital One, PayPal, and Affirm, Aspire, PayPal. That's one of those 1 in 4s. I think this is the last one for that one. And then my credit union credit card, and then Lowe's. So all of those are already paid. And then over here I have daycare. There was actually a daycare fee today that I didn't know about. It was an $80 fee. So I just went ahead and paid it. It was $80 and it was a supply fee. So I paid that already. And then we have medical, $79. I believe this only has like 2 payments left. So once these payments are done, I'm just going to roll that $79 towards the ambulance bill that I have. I have that down to like $1,500. But if I combine this with the $50 I've been paying, that's a much better payment than just $79 or just $50. I have AT&T, $75.35. The Children's Place, I'm hoping to pay this off and close this card this month. So fingers crossed, that's the plan. Self, $48. This is almost 50% there. So the maturity date on this is July of 2025. So what I've decided to do with the money, so that what this is it's a loan, but you basically pay it to yourself. So it reports on your credit as a loan, but it's not actually a loan. You basically pay $48 or however much you pick for however much, like you pick the amount, you pick the term, you pick all that. And it basically saves that money for you. They do offer you, depending on how your payment history with them is, they do offer you a credit card that's a prepaid credit card from this account. I've declined it several times because my intention is once I get this money, which I believe it's about almost $1,000, when I get this money next July, I'm going to use that money to plan a trip to go see my bestie in New Hampshire because why not? So I'm going to do that and I'm really excited about it. So then we have income, you'll see those. Daycare again, $270, Home Depot, $80, my Paycheck. This is my second job income. PayPal 1 in 4, again, that's the last one for that one, and then that's paid. So technically, I guess it's 4 and 4 because I've already paid the other 3. Venmo, $70. My life insurance, $89.83. And my personal line of credit. I'd also like to pay that off if possible this month, but we'll see how the month goes. Ulta, I think that's at like $220, $200, something like that. Ulta, $70. Audible, $16.18. USAA and Lane Bryant. Citi, $300. Citi, $100. So mine, my husband's, and Care Credit, $220. My second job income, my husband's income. Then we've got daycare, $270, Torrid, $40. I'd also like to get the Torrid card paid off, and I'm going to close that one too. I know they say not to close cards, but honestly, it's in my best interest to close the cards. I understand it's going to probably tank my score, but like these cards haven't been open that long. Like this one's been like 2 years. This one's been like a year or 2. So they haven't been open that long. So I'm not even going to stress about it. I'm going to just close them and make my debt. I know it makes my available balance less, but like they just lowered my limit anyway, so it's really not going to make a dent. I promise you. USAA, that's our car insurance. I believe that's about 201, but I'll have to double check it. Capital One, $40. And we have my second job income. And again, I have another job in here. So that'll probably pay me out about here. And then I can add that in there. Brinks, that's our security alarm, 7403. Electricity, these are just estimates. Water, Netflix finally showed up as PayPal in my account. My personal loan, 9178, Amex 40, daycare 270, my paycheck, then Verizon 265, and Apple 120. So I know I have to pay McAfee this month for my subscription. That's $99. And then this is just my extra income plus my regular income, and then that. So here we go. We got the first check of June. So I've got cat sitting money right here. I just lumped it all together so that it was just easier instead of, I was breaking it out by date and I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to put it all in one. And then my husband's check. So after we pay the bills, we have a really big chunk left over. So I told my husband when we get all this paid, then we're going to sit down and decide what to do with the extra money. Because honestly, I mean, just my cat sitting money almost covers all of our bills. We do have, you know, some money over here for gas and groceries, but we have quite a bit left here. So, I mean, we've got probably $1,500-ish available after this. So, we're going to sit down and decide together what we're going to do with that $1,500. Are we going to pay it towards one credit card? Are we going to pay off all the smaller credit cards? Are we going to put some in savings? So he and I are going to sit down and discuss it together and decide what we want to do with that extra money. My first check of the month, I get my reimbursement, my second job, and then my normal paycheck. The reimbursement is my child care dependent care FSA. So we've got daycare, Home Depot, PayPal, Venmo, Protective Life, my personal line of credit, Ulta, Audible, USAA, Lane Bryant, City Care. So that's how much we have there plus this. So that actually puts us at about $1,316.50. And so we have about 600-ish, give or take 600 or 700 left over on this check as well. So again, that's the conversation my husband and I are going to have. Are we going to roll it over and pay other bills? Are we going to put it as a cushion in our checking account? Are we going to pay off more debt with it? So basically we're trying to discuss it together. I think I'm going to take my cat sitting money and pay down some bills because I have, let's see, it's back here somewhere. So I owe $212 to Torrid and $610 to Lane Bryant. I would like to also pay off the Lane Bryant card, I'm not going to lie. So I'd like to pay it off and close that one too. I've had that one for a long time, but honestly, I just need to close these cards. I can't do this anymore. I clearly am not responsible enough to handle having so many cards. I don't need that many cards. It needs to stop. So that's my plan. So this is our, I'm back a page. So this is our second paycheck of June, our third paycheck of June, and my side job money, my second job money. So again, this money, if possible, I would like to put that towards paying something off. And then whatever left out of my husband's check. So we have 270 daycare, 40 Torrid, about, like I said, 201, 202 for the car insurance, Capital One, our security alarm, an estimate of these. I know I had 70 for water on the calendar, but truly, after looking at my last couple bills, it's closer to like 75, 76. So $12.98 for Netflix, $91.78 for my personal loan and Amex. Again, gas, groceries here. So that would leave us about so with the extra side job money and my husband's check, we're looking at about so like $900 to $1,000 left over. We also owe on our taxes, we owe $4,400 for last year. So we need to start making payments on that as well. I want to pay that off by October. So now that we know, next year our taxes will be a lot smoother to get done. And we'll have a lot more mileage to write off and all that kind of stuff. So I think next year's will be a lot less. So I won't have to bank as much to pay that. I didn't bank anything for this year, which is on me. I believe this is my last check for June. Yes, it is. So we have my reimbursement and my regular check up there once that, you know, comes in. And then I don't know if I have any, I'm pretty sure I'll have some sort of side job money here, but I don't have anything yet. So I have paying daycare, our Verizon bill, my nephew pays part of that too. Apple, my home equity line of credit, Target, Capital One, PayPal, Affirm, Aspire, Credit Union, credit card, and Lowe's. So the only thing I wasn't including in this check was our first mortgage. So with our first mortgage, I will use my husband's first check to pay that because I tried to pay ahead. Let me see, did I set anything up over here? No. Oh yeah, see, so this is my final medical payment over here. I just made a note to myself. So next month is my last payment on that, and that is paid. It's taken me a year to pay off that balance, let me just tell you. So that's where we're at. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm glad that we got it set up. It's nice to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, is there a light? There's hope. There's a glimmer. But I'm excited to really start making a dent in the debt again, really get focused on my budget and really make this work for me and my husband. So I hope that you liked this video and that you will subscribe down below. Make sure you like this video down below and give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.